Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Stex here with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for next season. Obviously, next season is coming up, so really excited for it. Hope it's better than this season because there was no rotation this season. Only shockwaves, which was kind of buns, honestly. But yeah, hope this helps. If this helps, obviously, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It means the world to me, and it's free, so you can always change your mind and subscribe later. We're trying to get a create code, so yeah, let's get into the next one. Peace. Okay, guys, so the first tips and trick is, let's say somebody's literally got 0 ping and you're trying to take their wall and you can't. What a good thing to do is, let's say you're trying to break the wall, yeah, and they hold it, and you quickly place a floor in there. Let's say this is still theirs. Then they are either forced to go out this way or this way. They're most likely gonna go out this way because it's the close wall to them, and they're not gonna have to do all of these edits like that instead of just doing that, yeah. So they're probably gonna go out that way. So when that happens and you've already placed and you're standing there, you can quickly pre-edit a box like that. So when obviously they run into you, you've already got a full piece waiting for them. I don't even think it has to be a full box because they're not gonna really have time to recover. It can even just be this cone and this cone above it, and maybe that far wall. It doesn't really need to be, and obviously something to protect you. But yeah, same with another tip that I'm gonna show you next. It's more piece control tips. So yeah, that's one tip. Let's get into another one. Peace. Okay, guys. So next tip and trick is that, let's say you're playing with a person with high ping now. Let's say, and let me just do that. Let's say you actually take a wall, so let's say I just taken this wall. Their first instinct, and let's say that they also don't have a cone in the box. Their first instinct, if I get like a stair and then go like that, their first instinct is going to be editing down, because obviously they're already stuck, so what shouldn't they do? Just flipping give up. So next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna edit down, catch yourself, and place a cone under it. So that what this is gonna do, it's gonna immobilize the enemy, and you can just add walls, and then that's gonna end the fight quick. As you can see, fights in this Fortnite are really complicated because obviously you get third-partied whenever. Literally, you take longer than 3 minutes to finish a fight, so yeah, this is a quick tip to finish a fight quick. Boom, just go out, down, edit down, and yeah, that's it really. Let's get into another tip. Peace. Okay, guys, so another tip is obviously when building up to a build fight, you don't want to waste all your mats doing like all of this and stuff like that. Like, who's gonna do that? You know what I mean? So most of you people already do these 90s, but some still do this. This is not the way to do 90s. First con is that they're not fast, and when you keep on jumping, let me show you guys. When you keep on jumping, your energy gets smaller. I don't think that happens in this map, but the energy gets smaller and you literally jump lower to won't even be able to make the 90. So what you want to do is you want to actually don't jump at all, and this is simple 90. You sprint, stop, go like that, sprint, stop, go like that, and just repeat it, and you don't even really need to jump. The only thing you need is sprint, and sprint's gonna last you longer than jump when doing these 90 because you need to stop simultaneously, and it's gonna last longer. So let's say you're starting a 1v1, I just go like this. Look how high I went in like what, 5 seconds. So when the enemy is doing all of this, you can also do no jump 90s, which are a little bit more advanced, but just waste more mats as well. Like, why do all of this and that when you can just do 2 builds every 90s instead of doing what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 builds per 90? That's like crazy. So yeah, that's another tips and tricks on. Let's get into the next one. Okay, the next tip isn't really a tip, it's just learning the meta fast, especially when the season is upcoming. you need to know what the meta is. Go on, I don't know, Fortnite GG or something like that, just to learn the fastest meta. It really will help you a lot, and you'll be much more advanced than the other players that are basically playing the game. Same with Fortnite rotations, new map maybe. There's probably going to be a new map with this new season, so make sure to learn it, and you'll be good for the new season. Might get some earnings as well. So, yeah, that's the tip. Another tip is, for most of the Unreal players, when you're Unreal, you don't really lose a rank. You really just lose a place in the world, which you're not going to get top 1 anyway, probably most of you watching this video. So, no shame. Even I can't get, like, top 1, bro. Like, you need to be a nerd for that. So, basically, play confidently. If you W key most games in Unreal and die, let's say, most of them, you won't lose anything valuable. Like, I understand when you're playing ranked and you're trying to get to Unreal where you lose actual percentage. I understand that. But when you play Unreal, you shouldn't be worried. So play confidently, W key, and that basically makes you meet more different types of styles of players that you will meet in a tournament. And then instead of actually complaining that, oh, I've never seen that player play like that ever in my life, you will be used to it and you will kill that player because you know the type of playing style. So play confidently, W key, and when you think that you can't win, make sure to encourage your teammate, your IGO, duo, frag, or whatever it is, and just win the game, bro. Just like, honestly, don't even be worried about it. It's just a game anyway, but play confidently. That's going to give you so much more energy and placement in tournaments. Another tip, when actually starting booting up Fortnite, whatever you're on, console or PC, whatever you're on, when you start playing Fortnite before like a comp tournament, like whenever, have a warm-up routine. I'm gonna be like, actually, I've made a video about it to improve better on maps. That's basically all the maps I do for, like, you know, warm-up routines and stuff like that. So yeah, warm up, because it will actually give you a lot, especially with aim. Warm up aim, go to aim labs, Steel Series, GG, Kovacs, anything to improve your aim. Even Raiders V5 map has some aim features that you could actually improve your aim. But obviously I suggest Kovacs, Steel Series, GG, or aim labs. If you don't know, Steel Series GG is a platform which you can change your, like, the actuation point on your keyboard, and it also has a free 3D aim trainer, so go check that out. It's actually really good, and people really underestimate it. It has like 20 drills that you could do, and all of them are super effective, even mixing some fun in, like Candy Crush, which is very cool, and I train it every day. So this is not an ad, by the way, but Steel Series, please sponsor me. So yeah, anyway, that's tip. And yeah, see you. Okay guys, so the last tip, as you can see, is going to be farming mats and VOD reviewing your gameplay. Even watching pros would help you very much. Let me explain. So, when watching pro players, you can see how they play. Making decisions, smart plays, ranked gameplay, any of that would help you. Also, farming mats, when being in early game, especially early game, and end game maybe sometimes, but that's when you get mostly refreshes. So, when in early game, you don't really have mats. And that means you can't get a mid-game refresh. If you don't have any mats, you'll probably lose, and lose a ton of points. Especially when placement starts mostly in end game, because mid-game is probably going to be stacked, so end game's the place to get placement. And obviously, when you get mats, it really helps you out. Like, obviously, since like I think it was chapter 3, they've lowered the thing from 999 to obviously 500, but that's been a while, and that's what most players are used to. But obviously, since competitive gone so much more advanced, people have been beginning like locked ups, even going for height. Yeah, going for height is also a thing that I missed out on. So yeah, try to go for height if possible. Like as you can see, if Peterbot is in shambles situation, he just ruthlessly goes for height, even if it's solo. If you watch most of his clips, he is on high ground, which basically results in him winning every game that he possibly can. That's why he places. Obviously, he plays top 2 in offensive, but I guess it wasn't just his day. But congrats Malibuka and whatever his teammate was. But yeah, he always stays on height. So even if you got like little materials, he's probably, if he pushes on height, like obviously shockwaves, which were in this season, but we don't know the next season what the rotation's gonna be like. We shockwave up to height nearly every single time, kills those people, and yeah, gets the easy refresh. So that's the last tip. If this helps you guys, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.